Okay, so with that covered, oh, Jesus. Got a king parrot joining me. Wait. Hey guys, and welcome to not the garage, but instead Browney's backyard. Thought a bit of change of scenery might be good for this video. While we can do it, we're not in the garage working. Hopefully the birds and the wind noise and the sheep in the background sometimes and whatever else won't be too noisy and we can get through this. Things have been a bit all over the place here, so I thought it'd be good to give everyone a bit of an update video and let you all know what we've got coming up. And yes, I'm going to have notes for this because my memory is horrible. So, first and most importantly, I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of you who are watching, everyone who's liked, subscribed, shared it, all of you out there who are enjoying what we are doing. So, thank you. We've just clocked over 4,000 subscribers, which is crazy. For just me, a little backyard hack working in my garage, doing much the same as I'd be doing normally, except now I mumble to a camera and I have to do a bit more research because you guys are going to pull me up on some of my stuff. That's insane. Thank you so much. This is just a bit of fun for me, really. I'd be doing this anyway, but I really enjoy making the videos, making my dumb jokes and that sort of stuff, and you guys have responded awesome, just liking and watching and sharing the videos. To be completely honest, it motivates me. Quite often when it would be easier to sit on the couch inside and not worry about this stuff anymore, the fact that this is ticking over and the views rather are going up and you're all enjoying and commenting and wanting to see what comes up next and giving me ideas and suggestions, that really motivates me to get up off the couch and get going on another video, get researching, do what I have to do to keep it going. So thank you all very much. That's amazing. Everyone's even been really kind in the comments, which isn't always the case, obviously, on YouTube or social media or whatever. So just goes to show how good the car community is, how good the people we have here on the channel. That's huge. We've really got some great people here. Those people that I can't always get to every single comment, there's people there responding and helping each other out, getting everyone going on their projects and helping them tick along. That's what it's all about. I'm just here, as I said, I'm just a backyard guy doing what I can, but that's what we're all about, showing you that you can do this in your backyard. I'm no one special, and there's certainly a lot more knowledgeable people than me in the comments, so it's always worth having a look down there to see how other people approach these jobs or what they've done. It's also important to me to take this chance to give a big shout out to all of those who are affected or having a hard time of it, going through everything we're going through now or going forward. It seems like we're going to be in this for a while. Hope you're all doing well, and make sure you look after your mates, make sure you're checking in on each other, and look after the people around you. That's important. Look after yourself as well, of course. On that note, I've decided to go ahead and I'll be donating all of my revenue from YouTube for the month of October to Beyond Blue to try and help with this. That's right, yeah, all of it, all thousands of cents of it. Yeah, it's not much, but look, this isn't about the money to me, which is just as well, because anything I get goes straight back into the cars and the projects, and then some, a lot more on top of that, which is fine. I'd be doing this anyway. But I felt it was important to give something back, especially at the moment, even if it is something small. So that's what we're doing. I'm sure there's a lot more people that could use that help at the moment. So that's what we're doing. I'll be doing a fundraiser page as well as part of that, I think. So if any of you want to join me, I'll have the link here or down in the description or somewhere that you can get to that as well if you want to join me in chipping in. No need to. But it'll be there as an option, and more than anything, I just hope you're all doing all right. Like I said, make sure you're looking after your mates at the moment. I hope you're all getting through well. Okay, so with that covered, let's get on to what you're probably actually here for. What have we got coming up on the channel? Now, anything I chat about here is rough and things may change a little along the way, but this will give you a good idea of where my head's at and what I'm trying to line up at the moment. I've got a couple of cheap and fun DIY videos planned that can be applied to a huge range of cars and are really simple things that anyone can do at home, really base level stuff. They'll be dropped in here and there. The schedule, as I said, is going to be a bit all over the place, so just keep an eye out for those. There's always plenty of DIY videos that can be applied to pretty well any car in the back of my mind, as well as some less serious, dumb but fun ideas on cars that I haven't seen done before that I'd like to get to, even if just for entertainment. So if you're interested in that, keep an eye out for those coming up. There's no set time frame on those, but there's a few good ideas that I haven't seen before that I think would be good for a laugh, so I'd like to get to those. On to our NA Barra Performance Mod series. That series is going awesome. Thank you all. You've all spoken, so I'm glad to announce that we will be putting the BA on the dyno and getting it tuned. I've got it booked in with a pretty big tuner here in Victoria. I'm not ready to announce that date because with everything going on, things could change or get moved around yet on that. But I think there will be one more video before that, getting us ready for that dyno, and then hopefully we'll be on the dyno and getting it tuned. Now, I'm going to be really upfront in that video with how much it costs, our gains, and whether, you know, how much of a difference it actually makes on the street. I think there will be a little bit of a difference between, you know, dyno results are one thing, but how much difference does it actually feel on the street? And is it a good bang for buck mod on your NA car? So dyno results will give us a good idea of what gains we've made, but it's always been our goal to end up back at the track. Bit of an issue here. Heathcote Park Raceway, where we filmed that first video and our closest track to where we are here, has been sold. It's been sold and bought, and the new owner is doing a lot of work there. That's awesome, but it puts a real spanner in the works for us. Not sure what the time frame on that is looking like. I don't think from what I've seen it'll be open until sort of February, March next year. Calder Park is also a possibility, but I'm not sure when that will reopen, so that makes it tough as well. There's obviously interstate tracks open, but that's a long drive for us, and even if they are open, we can't even get there at the moment. So Calder Park, Heathcote Park, they're not an option at the moment. We're still hoping to get out and test this as an NA car, test our mods, and get a, the dyno results are one thing. To actually see what it does on the track compared to what we did in the first video, that's always been what I really wanted to do. So we're still hoping to do that. But there have been some parts laying around in the garage that you may have seen in the background of videos. A few small bits and pieces. I haven't left too much out. That'll give you a hint towards the plans or the next stage for our BA in there. This may help. Yep. We're doing a NA to turbo conversion on that BA in there. I've had the parts laying around and sort of piecing it together for quite some time now. Some of it I've probably had for over a year already. So we will be doing that series. I'm sure we're going to get some hate, but the plan is we're going to boost that NA engine. We're going to use mostly second-hand genuine parts to keep it somewhat on a budget and quite doable. And we'll be showing you how to do it at home like we do here and drive it safely to your tuner, get a good tune in it, and away you go. NA to turbo conversion, that's the plan. I think if we keep it on low boost, we'll keep it on low boost with the extra compression that NA engine gives and a good tune, should make for a really good street car. That extra compression will make it nice and pokey on the street, still get it up on boost quick, but with a good tune, low boost, hopefully we can still keep that fairly reliable, but really good fun. Oh, and I've also got a little myth busting video I'm hoping to do as part of that series that I haven't seen anywhere else before. That'll apply to a heap of cars when you're doing a turbo conversion. So I love those myth busting style videos. I haven't seen this one done before, but it does apply to a heap of cars. So keep an eye out. I'm excited about that one. Looking a little further into the future, there's a couple of cars under the carport near me here already waiting to go, waiting for me to get started working on. One of those of which is my first ever car, a car I bought when I was 15 or 16 years old, and I've held on to since then. So it'll be good to see some of the dumb mistakes that young me made. I'm sure I'm still making some of those mistakes, but it'll be good for a laugh to see some of those things, and I'm gonna be bringing that car up to what I always wanted it to be, hopefully, or you know, getting it up closer to what we all have plans when we buy these first cars, and that's sort of sat there. I've done some of it, I haven't done a lot of it, so there'll be a lot of work on that. I don't want to give too much away, but that car, it's not terribly old. It is Australian, and I think there'll be a lot of people out there with a soft spot for these cars. There's a lot of potential, and it's not too far from home on what we've been working on at the moment. So that's all the hints I'll give for now. That'll be coming up. If things really get held up or something comes up, we may even start that series sooner rather than later. There's a lot of sentimental value in that car, so I'd love to hook into it as soon as I can, but I don't have the space to have 2 or 3 cars blown apart here. I've got one garage space and a carport with you know, a dirt floor, so you can do that. It sucks for filming. It's not the most enjoyable. We'll get to it when we can. It'll slot in there somewhere, but that is coming. And of course, I've still got the Daily Driver VE Commodore that we worked on early on in this channel. It's still going strong. It's got a bit over 275,000 kilometers at the moment, and that may make an appearance here and there in the future as well. Mostly if it breaks and I have to fix something, so I'm sure it probably won't be long now that I've said that we'll see the Commodore again back in the garage. Let's see. I think that covers it off for now, but don't be afraid to ask questions down in the comments if I've missed anything. I may even do a full Q&A episode in the future if there's enough interest in me doing that. And of course, keep your ideas and suggestions coming in the comments down below. There's already a few videos that I've done or that are in the works that I probably wouldn't have done if it wasn't for you guys as comments. So keep them coming. I do like to hear them. I can't get to them all. It's just not possible, but I do like hearing them, and I love hearing what you guys are working on. So keep the suggestions, let us know what you're working on, keep it all coming. I do like seeing that, and we've got an awesome community going down there in the comments, so keep it coming. I love it. Again, a huge thanks to everyone out there for watching and subscribing, your support, and for sticking with us. All over 4,000 subscribers of you now. Thank you very much for that. We're still a small channel, but I think I'm proud of what we've done so far, and the videos are only getting better and better as we go, hopefully. At least, hopefully I'm getting better. And as I said, you've made an awesome community down in the comments as well, so please keep that going. Thank you all very much. We'll catch you in the next one shortly, but for now, cheers.